Spain just won the World Cup. Messi got this close to his second title at 39 years old. A 40-year-old goalkeeper went from 50,000 Instagram followers to 29 million in a month. And Mbappe just did something no one's done in over 20 years. This is the top 5 players of World Cup 2026, their stats, their moments, and how the entire world reacted to them. Let's get into it. The 2026 World Cup was the biggest tournament in the competition's history. 48 teams, 3 host nations, and millions of fans packing stadiums across North America. In the end, Spain beat Argentina 1-0 in extra time to lift their second World Cup title. But this tournament wasn't just about the trophy. It was about individual brilliance. Players who turned into overnight global icons. Here's who stood out and why fans everywhere couldn't stop talking about them. Jude Bellingham was the engine behind England's entire run at this World Cup. Playing as a box-to-box midfielder, he finished the tournament with 7 goals, level with Erling Haaland for the third highest tally of any player. What made Bellingham stand out wasn't just the goals, it was how involved he was in everything England did well. Late runs into the box, driving the team forward from deep, controlling tempo in the biggest games. He did it all. Stats: 7 goals across the tournament. Public reaction: fans and pundits repeatedly called him England's most important player. At just 22, he's confirmed as one of the best on the planet. Here's a story nobody saw coming. At 40 years old, without even a club contract, Vozinha became Cape Verde's national hero. He kept a clean sheet in a stunning 0-0 draw against Spain, then followed it up with a string of incredible saves against Argentina, denying Lionel Messi himself on multiple occasions. Cape Verde, in their first ever World Cup, rode his heroics deep into the tournament. Before the tournament, Vozinha had about 50,000 followers on Instagram. By July 16th, that number hit 29 million. He instantly became one of the biggest human interest stories, proof that sometimes the moments matter just as much as the stats. Unai Simon quietly anchored Spain's entire title run. Across 8 matches, he kept 7 clean sheets. A new World Cup record, beating the previous mark by 2, and conceded just a single goal in the whole tournament. That kind of consistency is exactly what allowed Spain's attack to take risks and dominate possession game after game. Fans called it the best goalkeeping tournament ever. Pundits are already comparing him to legends like Peter Shilton and Fabien Barthez. At 39 years old, in what was almost certainly his final World Cup, Lionel Messi produced one last incredible run. He dragged Argentina to a 3rd consecutive World Cup final, finishing the tournament with 8 goals and 4 assists. He walked away with the silver ball, finishing as runner-up for the tournament's best player, just behind Spain's Rodri. Even in defeat, Messi trended worldwide. Fans called it the most emotional World Cup goodbye in history. His presence elevated the entire tournament. Mbappe takes the top spot after finishing as the tournament's top scorer for the 2nd World Cup in a row. The first player to do that since Ronaldo in the early 2000s. He racked up 10 goals and 4 assists across 8 games. He picked up both the Golden Boot and the Bronze Ball. Analysts call him the most complete goal-scoring machine we've ever seen. Many are now openly debating his case as the best player of this entire era of football. From a 40-year-old goalkeeper turned overnight global sensation, to Bellingham's engine room brilliance, to Messi's emotional final run, to Mbappe's record-breaking Golden Boot, World Cup 2026 gave us performances people will be talking about for decades. So here's my question for you. Who do you think deserved the top spot? Was it Mbappe, or is there someone missing from this list? Drop your pick in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.